Okay, hello, and still commentary for F1 League race. Lucas leads the way with the two Astons behind him. Sam Green shortly behind. Finishing lap point and all behind. Bastien is off. Everyone. Oh! Massive crash behind. What has happened there? Oh my lord. It was a massive incident. They're behind in this two-way fight with Tonga Prov and get noted. Who will come on top of this fight? And oh, Tom is off. Tom with very severe wing damage is going to have to pit and change the wing, but behind him was someone also with wing damage. Up front, a three-way fight for first place, otherwise they're going to pretty much spread around, and Tom has retired from the race, which is a VSC out. Currently not a safety car, and there's four people into the pits right now. So 5 people in the pits, sorry. JK with a 5-second penalty into the pit lane for crossing the line at too high with speed. Okay, back to racing now. Green flag's running, and the two Astons and Lucas are still battling out there for first. Yellow flags down with get noted, and what's happened here? Get noted has spun around and taken out or collected Bastien with him. Struck down, but now here the gap is closing and closing. With DRS enabled, Lucas is going to be a sitting duck on the straight. He's not. The slipstream did not work out into Aston's favour. If we don't be careful soon, Freedom will be joining the battle if they keep holding each other up like this. Get it with a 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. Yep, I will. And there's yellow flags up ahead. Get noted. Soon to be lapped. And I'm Freedom will catch up. Is catching up slowly and surely. Or surely. And oh, get noted. Spun it. Lucas still leads the way into lap 5 and yellow flags into sector 2 from Get Noted. Front three are still into DRS range. But can IMRTL stay in the DRS range? Yes, he can. He stays. The front two are battling out really well. Tiny mistake can end, ruin the races through the S's, so he must hope to not to stay off the curbs. Yellow flags into sector 1, and just clearly cleared away, which I still think it is for the car of Get Noted. Martial does lose a tiny bit of time around here, so he better hope that he stays into the DRS range of his own teammate. Lucas is doing well to defend on the straight lines. There's a battle going behind over here of the William and the Red Bull. He can go over on top and oh, his front wing. It's gone. It's reset the track, which I'm not sure is allowed. Okay, but going back to the battle for third. Gonna see what's happening around here. Sam is catching up to the Ferrari back there. Will he be able to? Yeah. Resetting is not allowed, unfortunately, so he will be having to get a penalty there. Since that was caught, he might have to get a penalty, which is unfortunate for him. IMRTL goes wide, and both the Astons are now scraping the 1 second mark to DRS, and then Get Noted back here, still spinning out, which is not good for him. Oh, okay, that's not good for Mika. For Mika, I have to say Mika VD then. And always bullets flying through, and he will be getting lapped right now, which is unfortunately a DSQ for him. But behind here, Sam Green and Silver. With the DRS, will Sam Green be able to catch up, overtake the Ferrari? Yes, he will. And what will the response of the Ferrari be to that? Yep, and that's a retirement on track, which I'm not sure is allowed, especially if that is with intention. So battles going on up front, so let's just skip over to that. There was some position change, and Josh is out the race. What has happened to him? Josh is on track with a wheel off, I believe, in front right. Very unfortunate for him. He was in P6 and in good position. Now going back to the top 3 battles. Lucas is definitely going to be pushing away, to be pulling away this pace that he's showing right now. See the gap to the leaders. Yes, it is going to be soon to 1 second. Yes, it's a 1.1, nearly 1. It's going to be 1.2 at some time, and he also has the fastest lap by 0.2 of a second, which is not good for his opponents. Here are the position changes for the race. Quite interesting to see some drivers losing, some drivers gaining. Not sure what's happening with the Ferrari. Few people have already made a pit stop. Should not be good. Sam Green and not even on both on the hards right now. Ain't good for them. The penalties are over there. What's gonna happen here? They're both gonna be in DRS range now. Will they be able to use that to the correct advantage and catch up to him? Does RTL get the DRS hit? No, he doesn't. He misses out narrowly, which is very unfortunate for him. But his teammate Droog, it does have it here, and he will be able to slightly close the gap between him and Lucas. But he has no ERS left. Behind here, it does seem like there's a battle going on. Oh no, it's just a quite close gap when it goes into the corners. My apology. RTL is starting to lose time to his teammate and Lucas, which is going to be not good if he's not in the DRS range. Yes, he does not have DRS, which is very unfortunate for him. He's sitting 2 seconds behind now. He's going to be losing time quite a lot if he does not have the DRS. Will Drew be able to stay in the DRS even though he's using all the possible ERS he has? Seems like a little bit of a corner cut there, but staying somehow within track limits. With Lucas with his 1:31.4, a great lap for him. And here comes Droog. He'll turn really nicely. Into the S's now. It's always not to have a mistake, and Luke is going quite slow through the S's, probably having a little mistake, which makes him go quite slowly. these two have been going for, I think, for quite a few laps now, and that is backsteam with spin into turn 2, which is very unfortunate for him. Let's see what's happening with the live chat. Yeah, thanks, telling you. These two have been going out for the whole time, and all behind at the front now. Drew is catching up a bit to Lucas. He has to remember to save his EOS so he can use it on the straights to close the gap even more than he is right now. Lucas does seem to be going slower than the last couple of laps. And back here again. Freeway, or the free wide battle, and then Oscar is into the pits now. Is actually exiting the pit lane, coming just behind non-human. Onto the mediums he is going. Non-human and and Ferrari Steve are going at it. Will non-human be able to make the crucial move which could send him up into P7 on the hards? He goes for the move, and will there be any contact? No. Still going at it. Then up at the front, we can't really miss this. The two still going at it, and Lucas does seem to make a gap for himself. Back here, the Oscar will be joining the battle. It's going to be a three-way fight for P7, and with Oscar on the fastest tires, he's probably going to gain quite a lot of time here. He is going to get the DRS from both of these two, and Steve Roy goes into the pits, and now Oscar is going to have the advantage of the fresher tires, so for more grip into these S's. As you can see here, he closes up a big amount. Now Seds and Steve are both into the pits. They're probably going to come out with quite a close distance between them two. Will Oscar be able to make the move onto non-human now for P7? With purple sector 1, what? Through the S's. He's not going to make the move here. He's going to be patient. He's going to have the bare grip through there, and now I'm at RTL into the pits, and these two are still going at it, but Lucas does get fastest lap, and what's happened here? He said is the wrong way around. You shouldn't be there, track. And now Oscar, he's going to be waiting for the DRS so he can fly past him onto the straight in his Mercedes powered car. Will he make one down the inside? No, he won't. He's going to be patient as he should. For the DRS, non-human is still not pitting for them on them hards. Here goes Oscar for P7. Lucas does seem to be making himself a gap, as you can see on the on-screen display on the left. Oscar's already catching up to Passion Radical, which just show how well the new tires will prove to be around the track. He's already right behind his rear into the DRS range, and non-human is falling behind a bit. Martial did come out in a bit of a lonely position, probably be hoping to come out or overcut even his teammate, by probably not by the position but by a bit of time. Oscar's gonna do the same thing they did to non-human, wait for the DRS probably and just fly past him. But now there is a small gap. No, he's not going to go for the move again. He's going to be patient as he should with 12 laps still to go. And that's Freedom. He's out. Freedom. He's out of the race. Which is very, very bad. And now Hugh's going to have to give the position back. Oh, that's a dramatic way to start a safety car. They're both gonna be a bit. It's gonna be a bit of maybe a conversation of who was ahead there. But for now, there'll be a bit of a break, so I'll be back in a bit. Okay, with a bit of a break now, I am back. Can I please have some... Okay, so the safety car is probably coming in now. As he's not speeding too much to catch up the safety car. Yep, safety car is in this lap. Who's gonna have the great start from the line? Is the 2-3 from Aston again? And now that we start the race, how is it gonna end up? 9 laps to go of racing. Oh, his drive. I am RTL. So the driver is not wearing a helmet, which is a bit dangerous if you ask me. But some people have their own ways to do things. Everyone is still quite close to each other, but Sam Green is making the gap to the soft runners and possibly slowing Oscar down a bit. There will be no DRS for the first 3 laps or so. So it is going to be a bit important for everyone to make the first positions and the first timings up. The first laps. See what's happening behind here. These are going out, and the Alpine gets a great exit through that corner, making himself pass Silver and maybe getting on Backstein. He's going to get a bad acceleration of the beginning of the S's. Will be Backstein. We're ahead now. RTL is already making himself quite far away from the first two. We have been going out for the whole race now. Position non-human has gained 10 positions in this race, which is very good. At the front now, there's going to be the 3 of them going at it again and again and again. Let's see what's happening with these two. You see how much he's stepping on the brake, so being very gentle with it through the S's. Back here now with non-human and Sam Green, but seem like they're closing a gap to each other. Oscar is on the back of RTL. This will be a very bad thing for him, since he will not be near his Aston friend. Is it a battle for top 3 or top? Or it's a battle of the top 4 right now, especially. So these are being told that these are the top 2 teams, which is very crucial for them now to be winning these races, or winning against their rivals, to be fair. Yes, I can agree. The cornering is where they are fast. Now the DRS Oscar is going to go, and oh, it's a bit of an angle. So I'm going to skip that. RTL is pulling away a bit, but he's on very low ERS, and so is Oscar. They're both on very low ERS, Oscar and RTL, while Druge is very high up. Oh, that's a very close gap of 20 points between them. But Oscar is going to want to gain as much time as he possibly can. Towards my stream of it because I'd be lagging now, which would not be good. I want to check the penalties now because you just see, yeah, he has a 3-second time penalty, which he will not want to have, especially towards the end of the race. Sam and Non-Human are both going at it too, which will be very exciting to see which one of them can come out on top. But now going back to the front. Still, RTL has no helmet on. Will anyone be able to make a move? Doesn't seem like it, and I don't think anything will happen. But now going to Sam. He cannot make a move, and he's very low on ERS now. So his rival Non-Human here. Both going out, and now JK has also got a penalty now. And oh, Passion is off. Into the gravel trap he goes. It's very unfortunate for him. Just goes going up to see what's happening up ahead. It's very unfortunate for Passion because now he's lost with a 20-second gap. Sam Green and Non-Human are going to definitely go for it again. Non-Human with a 3-second time penalty, which is very unfortunate for him. And here comes Oscar for the move of P3. Is it going to happen? Yes, it is. And he goes ahead for the corner. It's a very good move into turn 1. Now Sam Green and Non-Human are going out as well. Sam Green did have an overtake, which we did unfortunately miss. That was a 1-3 for Mark. We're going to want to make it a 1-2 as soon as possible, so they can extend their gap. Can you hear the engine popping? Yeah, Oscar does have a pen, which is that. Oh, on the exit of the corner, which is not good for him. He's gonna have to come through and pull a Majesty over here to catch up with him. And there's not even on Sam Green. He's gonna be able to do it. It's run 2. He's flapping his DRS from what I can see. Which is a bit of a cheeky move from him. And since he's on the soft, he can pull away a tiny bit. RTL is seeming to catch up to him a bit. To Oscar a bit. But Oscar still has a 3-second time penalty, which everyone has to remember about. So we cannot lose any time to Non-Human and Sam Green. And then up to the front now. We can see the great battle going on between these two. Going into this corner, you can see that Druge is going to have a bit of a worse exit, as the setup shows, but no, he's going to have a great exit and uses all his ERS to catch up to Lucas. He's not going to get behind him. He's not going to get ahead of him into the DRS detection point. Oh well, he's going to go for the movement down the inside. Tiny bit of contact. And now Lucas has a 3-second time penalty. This is something that you can not write. It's so unfortunate for him. And now Drew is also coming into first place. Is this first place just gonna go away from him like that? It is on the final 2 laps of the race. Who will be able to come on top of these two from a great battle that they're showing? It's a bit of a locker back in here. His tyres locking up into the number of sector 2, going into like the long left-hander. What's going to happen right now? There's a 4/10 gap. Andrews does have more ERS to use. Will he use it around here? He's not, but he's probably going to waste on the straight. So that Lucas getting closer and closer, and I think the lobby is starting to get a bit glitched. Now he's bottom drafting in. It's not good. And again, he's showing that he's faster, but you just can't not get past him. Lucas is still going to try and get that final position that he can. Probably also hoping that Drush can get that 3-second penalty, which would be crucial. He's losing a lot of time to Oscar and IMRTL, which is going to drop him down to P3 or 4 actually, which is going to make it a 1-2 for the Aston Martins. Back behind, Sam Green is seeming to, never mind, he's not catching up, it's just the on-screen display is showing that. And now JK and Backstein are still catching up to each other, but with quite equal pace. Who knows what's going to happen. But now going back to here, what's going to happen here? He's just still going at it, and there's the 2 behind them also going at it. to the last couple of turns. What's going to happen between these two? Who is going to come out on top, on track? Can Lucas go for the move? He will! He's going to go for the move. Now, Drews is into the 2nd position. If he can get a 3-second penalty, that's going to put him into P3, yes, P3, P3, sorry for the confusion. And there was a yellow flag for Passion up ahead, which has already had an unfortunate race from the restart of the safety car. Lucas had a bit of a mistake, which is going to cost him a bit of time, which he does not want to lose at this point. And now let's just put time to leader, and it is a free. He wants to make that a 3-second gap to IMRTL, but we'll be able to do that with just a few corners to go. This race has been a very, very mixed race for these two teams, and who is going to have to come out on top? IMRTL is seeming to gain time. Never mind, he's losing all of that. It's down to a 3-second gap about. Oscar's going to probably try slow him down a bit for his teammate, but who knows? And this is going to be Drew's win on lap 27, unless he's going to get us a penalty, but he's probably not. But Lucas Percy is going to win on track for the Japanese Grand Prix, as Passion finishes with a 3-second time penalty. Now that's a 1-3 for Aston and a 2-4 for Mercedes. It's a great racing from all 4 of the drivers. It's been a very mixed race for them. will Tom possibly try and get his penalty taken away, maybe for getting pushed wide? I do not know. But yeah, is there any interface going on? It's been a very mixed race for all of these guys. Okay, so I'm gonna have to add the top 3 to a party now. And whoa, he's doing donuts, which is a bit questionable. Sorry Danny, I can't do right now. I need to invite some people to a party. 1 second guys. One second. Believe it's gonna be, so I'm gonna need to invite. Okay, so start a party with these guys.